Hi guys, Jay here, back with another FFBE video. Let's look at what we got this week. Okay, we got new banners. Well, they're old units, but they're type banners, so it gives you a higher chance to get those units. Here we are. Mercenary Ramza, Gilgamesh, Onion Knight, Balthier, and Nyx. Personally, I like Onion Knight. It's got a nice single target chain, AoE chain, and you can buff your wind fire resistance by 70%. Gilgamesh is a decent finisher, but it's not as strong anymore as others. He has a nice chain attack, but I don't have a lot of Gilgamesh friends to chain with. He can only chain with himself. So yeah. Balthier, I guess, I don't know if they think he's the main unit, but with a true double hand build, he's a pretty decent finisher. I don't know if it's the best banner for you to summon on, but it's up to you. I guess if you only have one unit and you want 7 stars and to get the other one, this is your chance, but not too excited about that. Support types are always my favorite. They make the game more easier. You can always borrow a friend companion that's really strong, but you have to support the friend unit by debuffing or buffing them. Delita, everybody cries when they get a Delita, but he does a 60% debuff. I always bring him along on raids. He does minus 60% defense to the raid boss, and I whack him with a triple chain. Yeah, triple chain. So as usually I do a triple chain, a debuff, and a buff. Ace is great. You can reduce lightning, fire, and resistance by 75%. And if you don't have an MP battery, he's awesome at that. He can do from 70 to 125 MP recovery to the whole party. It has random chance. Zargaboth, a little outdated. Since you have Ramza now. Rams are fully enhanced. You really don't need Zarg anymore. Noctis, he's a little outdated too. He can do a debuff, and he can use his cover skill to restore some MP, but not enough. So yeah, if you don't have a Ramza, definitely use Ramza. Now, when I first got Ramza, I thought, oh, I'm gonna enhance it, I'm gonna be a boss, I'm gonna have 100% attack, spirit, magic, and defense, plus 50% MP recovery. But when I started using him, I noticed the skill most important was his attack break and magic break. The last 5 turns, it really weakens the enemy by a lot. Sometimes I don't even need to cast like dark resist or whatever resist, because Ramza weakened them so much. So he's become my best breaker by far. So the support banner is not too bad. If you need Ace, 75% light imperil, I use them all the time, so I can do my divine ruination chain. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, what else we got? We got a raid. Okay, Marching Garuda. Well, raids are raids, right? We do them, we get the raid coins, and then we summon to get Megasite, Geo Snapper, Metal Cactor. So yeah, I love doing raids. It gives you a nice bit of Geo, and I usually have enough to level 1 or 2 units to 6-star 100. This is more controversial. True Shard of Genius. Now, in order to get this, you have to combine. You have to craft 3 of Shard of Genius to get True Shard of Genius. Only for what? A 5% boost? I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if you have a lot of these sitting around, then yeah, but in my opinion, I wouldn't do it. What I would do is just leave these on my expedition units, give them some stat boost. Same thing with True Size Pragna. Some of these you need 2 Size Pragna or 3, and then you craft them together to get a 5% boost. I mean, 5% is not a lot, right? So, well, it's totally up to you, but I wouldn't. I would just leave it on my expedition unit. Same thing goes for all these true. Here's some interesting ones. Wind up your Stola, and then there's wind up Garuda too. Oh, what does it do? Wind up Garuda does. You get 30 SPR plus 30 wind resistance and 100% confusion resistance. If you get the wind up your Stola, you'll get plus 30 spirit and auto shell, which is a 20% spirit buff. For an accessory, it's pretty good. And of course, you get raid materials from summoning, and then you craft it. It looks like. So yeah, looks like it's gonna be a fun raid. And they're back. You can summon these guys again. These are limited time, so if you miss it, you can't do it again. So your Stola is a really good one. It's a pretty good healer with dual cast. She was my main for a while. Your Stola or Refia. Minfilia is pretty good elemental buffer. She has 70% like wind, fire, lightning, etc. Kinda like Chloe. Chloe is good because she's not limited, whereas Minfilia is limited, so if you miss her in a raid summon, you can't get her anymore. But this raid has been out 2 times already. This is the 3rd time, so most of you probably have her already. They're also getting enhancements this week, but I don't want to talk about it because I wish it was better. Your Stola just gets more SPR. Minfilia just get more party buff. Instead of elemental resistance better, she gets just more party buff, which is outdated because Ramza can do 100% now. So that's that. What's next? Cactuar Dunes. Can't go wrong with the Cactuar Dunes. I mean, recently, if you watch my summon videos, if you watch my summon videos, I just got Yuna, Lulu. I don't even know where my Dark Veritas is, but I did got Dark Veritas. Here he is, level 1. Yes, last week was an amazing week for me. Now I need the Cactuars to upgrade them. It's only available for 3 days, so you might want to set your priorities for the weekend. Just do Cactuar Dunes and continue whatever you're doing after the Cactuar Dunes. Because a new story is out, so if you want to do the Cactuar Dunes first, and then Monday you can start doing your story because the Cactuar Dunes is over. Yeah, so you gotta manage your energy wisely there. What's next? Oh, enhancements. From what I read, I think, well, Fravia, she's gonna get like more damage, right? Zon is probably the best one here. He gets a rare treasure plus even more increase to find rare treasure. I don't know how much increase, but when you're hunting like rare mats or rare materials like G and Chris, any little percentage is good. I most look forward to Zon because I don't have a Fravia. For those of you with Fravia, good luck to you. Okay, what else is next? The story continues. Where is the news? Yep, the story continues. What does that mean? There's more lapis. For me, I do all the story, collect all the lapis. It usually gives you between 2,000 to 3,000 lapis. And very interesting, We got a new Esper Phoenix. Very excited about Phoenix. Finally, we have an Esper that gives us raise ability. Now I can put that Phoenix for Rosalia, because Rosalia, she's so good. She has a triple cast, but she doesn't have a raise spell. Now you can do a raise, and your other two casts, you can do Kiraga. That makes our Rosalia more relevant. He also has a Undead Killer, and AoE 30% Fire and Earth Resist skill, and Bar Stonewall, Bar Fiora. So yeah, Phoenix is a very usable unit. So yeah, I guess that's it for this week. So thank you guys for watching. If you have time, you can help me by clicking the Riku icon and click subscribe to support this channel. Alright, thanks a lot guys. See you next time.